And here's a quick view from one of the towers of the whole city of Aleppo. Brand new morning here in Aleppo, guys. What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new episode. Today we're going to explore the entire city of Aleppo, and we're starting off at the Citadel, the grand Citadel of Aleppo, which looks quite nice, given the fact that everything around it looks pretty much messed up. A lot of the fighting that took place in Aleppo took place around the Citadel, but besides a few towers here and there, the Citadel looks quite nice. Yeah, let me show you guys a little bit of the surrounding as well. Some palm trees. I mean, the square is rebuilt a little bit, but as you can tell right there, the building is completely destroyed around it as well. Yeah, sad. I cannot avoid the images. In the part that we stayed at, it was actually facing the other part of Aleppo, which was not affected by the fighting, but as soon as you turn the corner, you got the mass destruction. But yeah, without any further delay, let's get this episode from Aleppo underway, starting with the Citadel inside and exploring the old city and so on and a few other things along the way. We're gonna overnight in Hama today, where the water wheels were in the previous episode, and then more to come from Syria, so stay tuned. So it looks like some people left their shishas from last night. It looks quite interesting with the little mosque in the back and all the chairs arranged and all the shishas in the back, but unfortunately the destruction in the background is also the high contrast that you see quite a bit here in Syria. And the entrance towards the Citadel with the Syrian flag. Not sure if you can tell, but a whole bunch of birds all around the Citadel. Yeah, this is the city skyline of Aleppo, seen from one of the parts of the Citadel. Some colorful benches there. Here used to be water at one point surrounding the fortress. And of course the other side as well, a little bit less crowded. It seems like most of the activity taking place on the right side of the Citadel. So yeah, as you have seen in the footage going up the Citadel, a lot of destruction, like I mentioned down below as well. Some of the statistics have mentioned that Aleppo and Grozny in Chechnya have been the most devastated cities in recent times. Yeah, like I said, we have not seen it from the main square of the city, but looking on the other side, coming this way, the old quarters, a lot of them in construction, the old Umayyad Mosque in construction as well. Quite a few things here have been completely demolished. It gives you shivers at times just to imagine, just to imagine how many millions of people lived here, and all of a sudden, life has stopped. Yeah, Aleppo was one of the most recognizable cities, one of the people's favorite city here in Syria. Limestone, as you have seen in the previous episode of some of the houses, everything is made out of limestone with beautiful designs, flowers and motifs and so on. But yeah, let's go a little bit in the Citadel, and going back, I'll show you more of the footage of the city. And the Citadel itself actually contained a city, a small little village. So from here you can tell pretty much everything that the Citadel contained. Has a couple of mosques, has a market, a couple of public baths for the soldiers and for the people that live here. So yeah, it's quite extensive. The interior courtyard of the mosque with some trees here, and the minaret, again bringing nature indoors. Yeah, let's take a look inside the mosque. And something I did not expect seeing on top of the Citadel, an amphitheater. Quite intriguing that they decided to build an amphitheater on the top of the fortress. You know, I've been to many fortresses and I've seen many amphitheaters, but I haven't seen any being at the top of the hill. You know, a lot of them are at the base or surrounding it, so this is quite intriguing. They said they found ruins of the amphitheater even from the Roman times, so you know, kind of paying homage and rebuild one. The hilltop that you have seen the fortress on is actually not natural. There were multiple temples and fortresses along the years, along the millennia being built here. This is just the last one standing that the Muslims constructed. So yeah, you have centuries upon centuries, and in the end you get this big mound here. And here's a quick view from one of the towers of the whole city of Aleppo. Well, one side, because it surrounds the fortress. And so our hotel was somewhere around that region. And here's a 360 of the full city of Aleppo. A lot of green on this side of the fortress, something we would not expect. Most likely there were houses here. Here's a different view towards the amphitheater and the minaret of the Grand Mosque. Yeah, I mean, quite a few things that I did not expect. I thought it would be more shallow. Nothing, just openings and rooms, but again, you got a full city here. And a quick glance at the Turkish bath here with a beautiful dome. And inside the Sultan's palace, again, beautiful black and white. But check out the view towards the mosque, the main door facing the mosque. And when I said palace, I did mean palace. This was actually refurbished back in the 80s, but you know, again, because of the war and everything, still it looks way better than I expected. The decorations in the wood on the dome with the stars and a lot of birds, they're superb. Yeah, quite sad. A lot of history, thousands of years, hundreds of years, like we have seen inside and outside, just hanging from a thread. And the view of the rooftop of the hammam, of the Turkish bath. This was actually the Sultan's Turkish bath. The other one was just adjacent to it. But yeah, picture perfect all throughout the fortress. The older mosque and the Grand Mosque, one on top of each other. Yeah, you can play with perspective quite a bit here, because this is actually grand. It's way bigger than Crack Chevalier. It's a complex, it's not just a fortress. It's a city within the city of Aleppo. And that was it from the Citadel of Aleppo. I'm gonna go and explore the city a little bit further. I'm gonna go at the souks here, and we're gonna go and see what other restorations are taking place within the city. But yeah, this is the main square with the coffee shops. Again, everything is closed. There are a few things open here and there because of Ramadan. A lot of people indoors, a lot of people sleeping. But yeah, we're gonna go on and explore the city no matter what. But once you step outside the souk, the bazaar, this is how the surrounding looks like.